We're back. We're back again in Train Sim. We're back again for another stream. Back again for another journey. And this time on a line I've done nothing on before. The Newcastle to Edinburgh line. Been talked about in the Discord over the last few days. I thought, have I got that line? I'm sure I've got that line. And looked, and I've done nothing. So I think it's time to rectify that. And good afternoon, Chaos, Dave, and Rich. And I thought, well, yeah, I'd go electric again. Because, well, you know, and I think a train I've never driven before. So it's a whole load of firsts going on here. We have been up this line. When we did the London to Edinburgh, we came up this line, but I've never actually done a journey on this line on its own. So this is going to be a first, and it's 100 minutes as well, so they're getting longer. So driver class 91 on the 0548, so nice and early. Edinburgh to King's Cross, Edinburgh King's Cross service between Edinburgh and Newcastle. So we're only taking it as far as Newcastle from Edinburgh. And a class 91, which is powered by the magical electricity thing. We'll click on start. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're new to my videos, welcome indeed. Trains going out every single Wednesday. On a Monday is OMSI. On a Friday is Fernbus. On some Saturdays is Tourist Bus and some Flight. On a Sunday we have some random stuff and some single player stuff. So plenty of content from me. Please do hit subscribe if you haven't done already. This going out during a time where I'm putting out some extra content as well. So some Twitch streams on a Tuesday and some trucking on a Thursday. Hi Reese. So good morning, driver. That's me then. My mornings are getting colder. Put a coat on. Shouldn't be unused to it up here though. Well, that's a thing. So, okay, mate, you may depart. Next stop, Dunbar, 0607 to 0609. Mate, why is he calling me mate? I don't even know the guy. Right, put some lights on. Let's jump on the inside. Oh, that's handy. Track IR's not working. So this is going to be a fun 90 minutes then with no track IR. But okay, that's going to be a thing. Right, so let's pop it in the forward. Hi, the KK. So I haven't got to let passengers on then. We will bring our brakes down. We'll put the instrument lights on. See, I've got to look around with a view and everything. Good old track IR. Hi, Jonathan. Right then, let's depart, shall we? So, not normally a fan of electrics, he says. Yeah, this is 2 streams in a row. I've been in an electric. So, where are we stopping? We're going from here to Berwick upon Tweed, Eynemouth, never heard of it, Morpeth, and Newcastle. Oh, that's a crossing of the line. Hi, Brooklyn. I didn't expect. Why is track IR not working? I'm not going to restart the whole game just to get it working now. We'll have to suffer with good old-fashioned mouse views. Okay, that was a noise. You like diesel electric? Yeah, I'm not normally a fan of electrics. Hi, Roxy. And thank you for the host, Brooklyn. Right, so 20-mile-an-hour limit. We're currently in as we depart. And then we've got a 70 coming up. Hi, Niet. We'll back off the power. So that's what we're in. I don't think I've ever driven a 91. Right, 40 limit. Thankfully it's not too quiet. We can't hear any electric motor noises. I don't know where the traction motor is, or motors are. Oh, that's dark. Hi, Len. So yes, afternoon streams are continuing as you're watching this live. I'm thinking at least until the end of the month now. So we've got a couple more weeks of afternoon streams. So plenty of stuff to come. Obviously stream in the afternoon and the evenings. Tonight being some Flight. Right, 70 limit. Let's give it some power then. So where's the... We're obviously getting power from the overheads. Ah, it's powering from the rear. Okay. That'd explain it then. That's why. Right, so we're leaving Edinburgh and on our way to Dunbar. Hi, Angel. And I'm liking the fact that it's not overly quiet. I heard a beeper go off. Oh, we're right by the snack bar, look. Teas, coffees, sandwiches, anybody? Right, 85 limit we're currently in, 90 limit coming up, 27 miles to go to Dunbar. Do I plan to return to the zoo? I liked Planet Zoo. It didn't go down well on YouTube. I've actually got a video from the last time we streamed it sat on YouTube that I haven't published because it just didn't go down well. One vegetable. Any vegetable? What would you like? A leek? A carrot? So I may come back and have another look at it. My streams are pretty full till next week for the next week, but we'll see if we can fit something in. I did really want to start my own zoo, and I liked it. But as normally the case with games that I enjoy and think, oh, these will do well on YouTube, they never do. Not that that's, should stop me streaming them on Twitch. A vegetable sandwich if possible. Okay, so a leek between two bits of bread. Is that what you want? I'm sure we can rustle that up. Do you want to take the roots off, or just want just to shove it in between some bread? Right, 95 limit now. That's cool. Old abandoned train is that there. I like the lighting. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Tractive braking effort. I obviously missed a flipping thing, didn't I? Let's put the emergency brakes on. See, you look outside and you miss an AWS warning, so it slams the brakes on. It's okay until you get 10 or so species and over 2,000 customers, then my graphics card suffers. Yeah, I've got a GTX 1080 as well. Okay, right, well, let's release the brake then. And start moving again. See, there's a tip there. Don't look outside, people. I should leave the outside views until we get to the stations. Or brake because of the speed. I don't think I was speeding. No, it shouldn't brake when I get to 95. I must have missed an AWS warning. I can't remember seeing anything here though. But we're carrying on again. We're already going to be 2 minutes late at Dunbar. Yeah, see, that didn't come up there. Or did it? Did I miss it? I don't think I did. So yes, for those watching live, doesn't look like I'll be returning to work, I don't think, this month. I think it's going to be June the 1st. So I've already planned the next week's worth of streams. For those watching on YouTube, some of those will go on YouTube, some won't, because YouTube would just be full if I put 2 streams a day plus other content on YouTube. No one wants to watch that much. So I'm trying to be very selective as to which streams go on YouTube. Right, we've got 125 limit now. And the sun coming up. Yeah, that didn't flash up there, so I should really stay in cab then until I reach a station. Okay, so I missed one. Right. It's definitely not the most rapid thing, is it? Hi, Peanut. Right, 125 limit now. We've got a maximum speed. Yeah, maximum speed is 125. I've ever thought about getting a face cam for Twitch. No one needs to see that. Dear oh dear. There is a webcam somewhere around here that's actually pointing towards me, but no. I'd have to shave. I'd have to tidy up behind me. No one wants to see that. Me sat here with my headphones on, about 3 inches from a microphone with a Dalek on the antenna on the side of my head for track IR. Oh. Okay, quick question. What app do you use for flight multiplayer? I'm looking for one so I can fly with my friends. We use 2. X-Flight Server and Sim Toolkit Pro. I'll need to get a green screen. Exactly, and then sit the other side of it. Which would sort of hinder the ability to look at the screen. I don't think no one wants to see me sat in the corner of a screen. Yeah, I'm going the other way, Peanut. So I've left Edinburgh. I'm going back down to Newcastle. Why? Where are we stopping at? Dunbar, Berwick, Weymouth, Morpeth, and then Newcastle. Okay, so we start rattling towards the 125. We get 110. We stopped at Berwick, but it was non-stop. It's quite windy in Berwick. That's all the beans. So yes, I asked in the Twitch chat in the Discord server this morning what I should do tomorrow. Consensus seems to have come back to be some ETS2 single player. So going to do some more of that tomorrow lunchtime. This evening is flight multiplayer. Tomorrow night then will be American Truck Sim, so double trucking day tomorrow. Actually, I might not do trucking then, because we're doing trucking tomorrow night. That'll be 2 lots of trucking. I might do trucking next week. Saturday then is Fernbus, followed by Forza Horizon 4. Sunday is Flight. Monday is House Flipper. There's a new Home and Gardens television DLC out, so I'll give that a go. And then OMSI 2 Monday night. Tuesday then will be more trains, followed by Wreckfest, as always on a Tuesday. Wednesday will be more Bus Mechanic, see what we can do in Bus Mechanic again. And then next Wednesday night, possibly some more SnowRunner, but we'll see. So yes, so plenty of stuff coming up from me over the next week. Right, I'll bring the speed up a little bit. But I am really, really enjoying Train Sim. Yeah, I saw your message. I just don't know. I don't think it's for me. I quite like just slumping down here in whatever I'm wearing. I don't think, you know, People want to see me sat munching jelly babies, and I'd have to get a green screen, and yeah, I can't see a benefit personally. And I'd be in the way of the screen. I'd be sat down in the corner somewhere. We just need your voice. Yeah, exactly. Pineapple's seen me on Snapchat. He doesn't want to hear. He doesn't want to see any more of me. We see it once, maybe twice a year. That's enough. Hi, Dylan. Oh, slowing down again. You did Snapchat in the middle of the night, Pineapple, but it's just a black screen. Hi, Sam. Welcome to Scotland. Alright, so we've got 105 limit here. And then we're going back to 125 limit, and then down to 115 limit. They can't make their mind up, can they? I take it you're talking about having a face cam. Yes. I'm not. Yeah, not for me. Gaming with Smurf. Good afternoon. Right, so we've got 125 limit, but we've also got 115 limit coming up, so I will bring up the speed a little tiny bit. We're due into Dunbar at 6:07, ETA is 6:09, so a couple of minutes late because of the whole braking thing. Oh, you are, Pineapple. I'm going to risk an outside shot. I kept pressing Q all the time I was in outside view, just in case I got a warning. See, I'm not stupid as Pineapple looks. Right, 125 limit. And then a 110 limit. I've seen the top of your head. That looks stupid. Well, what's on the inside is. So, right, 110 coming up. I really want to do more train sim. I'm really getting the bug for this now. No, he sent a picture of the top of his head to prove he wasn't ginger, and it was quite clearly ginger. Oh, pretty much only just got through in the 100. Right, 8 miles to go to the first stop then. Dunbar. And I'm not minding the inside of this Class 91. So track IR not working. That means I can actually look around without having to have you look around. Instruments are nice and clear. Every time. But thank you for the host anyway, Pineapple, even if you're not here anymore. I'm getting really frustrated with this alarm that keeps going off. It's now going off before I leave the station. I can't. Roxy, after the stream, hang around and I'll see if I can help you out. Hi, John. Right, 110 limit coming up down here now. 5 miles to go. Oh, look at that sky. Should be a relatively stress-free, well, hopefully stress-free journey. Yeah, try a different train, Roxy. Have you done that? Have you tried changing train? It may just be that the train you're picking is a pain. Oh. Well, we've had this discussion loads of times, Sam. Wouldn't it be awesome if Train Sim was multiplayer? So that, you know, there could be someone else on the line in front of me and that would depict the signalling. But obviously if you ran a red light, you just get kicked. Could be quite simple. Or if you waited too long at a station, if you just stopped for more than like 2 minutes, a bit like in Train Sim, you would just get kicked to stop all the trolls, you know, just stopping in every block. But it would be quite cool to have someone going one way and someone going the other way. Right, 3 miles till we get to Dunbar. And our first station stop. And so far, I'm liking the train, even though it is electric. That's an AWS. Or, of course, someone else being the guard. Oh, God, imagine that. Right, we'll bring the power down. Bring the speed down. By quite a lot. Right, green and a track change. Which must be at the 40 down here. Yeah, there's only like 5 of us in it. Right, into Dunbar we come. Well, I was due in at 6:07:55, going to arrive at 6:10, and 3 a ginger. Well, Ben was in it, but he left. We've already got 2 gingers now. And stop. Right, so that's Dunbar, our first station. We've got Berwick upon Tweed, Ainmouth, which I've never heard of, Morpeth, and then Newcastle. But first stop is done, about 3 minutes late. Right away drive at next stop, Berwick, 6:32 to 6:34. A bit vague on the times. I like the sounds. So I'm not normally. I said I'm not normally a fan of electrics, but these last two streams now I've driven electrics. That last one, the 87, 47, or whatever it was, are in. That was really nice. Right, so we got an 85 limit as we come out, and then up to 110. That's arrival and departure. Oh, okay. Well, I said a bit vague. Arrive any time in this couple of minute period and you'll be fine. So yes, it was suggested that tomorrow afternoon I do some ETS2 single player, but tomorrow night we're doing some American Truck Sim. We'll have to have a think. I could do Firm Bus tomorrow and then do some ETS2 on Friday. We'll actually have a double trucking Friday, I suppose. I did enjoy ETS2 last time we did it. Right, 27 miles to Berwick. Tourist bus. Did that last Saturday, which is why I'm doing Firm Bus this Saturday. So I thought I'd alternate them. I'll also get some feedback on my new Firm Bus series that starts tomorrow as I'm streaming this. Or just train. I'd quite happily do another train route. I do want to try and plan in a longer train route for next Tuesday. See if we can fit in a 4 or 5 hour one. Right, so we've got 105 limit coming up here, and then 125 limit. Sun coming up, which is hopefully what we'll see in tonight's flight, flying down in New Zealand tonight. Right, so we should be good to go now. 125 limit, hopefully flat out all the way to I'm just going to keep pressing Q. I've got the rear lights on. Oops, don't tell anybody. Have we got a switch for that? Is there a switch for clipboard lights, tail lights? What does pressing Q do? Cancels the alarm, which if I did cancel it, it would. Now I've got lights on the front. It would stop the train. So just in case there was an alarm I couldn't hear when I was in the outside view, I just kept pressing Q in case the alarm went off, so I cancelled it. There we go. Got rear lights on now. Oh, 123, 124. Oh, God, we got 105 coming up. That crept up on me a bit quick. Brake, braking, brake, 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 brake. Lots of braking. I'm down to a 8 or 90, then an 85. I suppose no one's done a virtual train company. We've got virtual trucking companies, virtual airlines, virtual bus companies. Why has no one done a virtual train company so that you had a line and people just drive up and down that line? I think my next train is going to be the Class 43 enhancement pack from AP, because I know what all that means now. What do I use to control train sim? Keyboard. A and D control the throttle, S and W control the reverser, and I've got, thanks to Larwood, a remapping program that changes the default brake keys to R and P, which are on my little gaming keypad thing. But I just use keyboard. And then I use the mouse then to open and close the doors. And Q is cancel the alarm. So it's really easy to control. As far as the simulation's concerned, it's probably one of the easiest to control. Yeah, I need to look on the AP website. If I'm going to do some more train sim over the next few weeks, then perhaps I need to look at some of their stuff. I think I've got some of it, but I can't remember what I've got. Oh, you're just dragging those? Oh, okay. No, use keyboard. You can use a Xbox controller as well. Oh, yeah. AP do some awesome stuff. Right, so we've got a 85 limit coming up here, and then down to a 70. So I'll come off the power. As we're going uphill, let the train take the strain. It's a bit like, how would you compare it? A bit like having like a BB40, BB40, having the sound mods for flight. It just gives it that little extra something. So it's good, but you just go up a level. I'm going to play some Bus Mechanics Sim this afternoon, but need to have a bit more of a look into Train Sim. I'm surprised all you bus people haven't done more Train Sim, because it's similar, but it's actually a lot more relaxing, because you can just go on like a 2-hour trip. Next stop, Berwick upon Tweed, light air for Newcastle if you didn't want to go by train. Yeah, good thing. You find trains a bit boring? Well, yeah, if you've got a low attention span like Pineapple, which is why he drives flat out everywhere, then it may not be for you, but I love the fact that it's just relaxing. It's my second favourite sim. And over the last few weeks, the one I've probably spent the most time in, actually, between this and X-Plane. Hi, Trent. Doing good, thank you. I just love the variety of routes, the variety of trains. Yeah, I've never driven this thing before. You just jump in, go, okay, where is everything? Oh, there is plenty of free stuff. It can get expensive, a bit like any sim can. but there are free things as well. But there is also some really good sales. When stuff does come on sale, you do get some absolute bargains. Right, keep my armour speed now. We've got a slight downhill grade. I would want to do Newcastle local line, like Newcastle to Metro Centre. Well, that's only if they're available. Well, especially at the moment, that's why a lot of the publishers are having sales, because they know people are there wanting to buy stuff. That's why I just prefer this over Train Sim World. I keep getting asked this, which one's better. Yeah, again, I've got a lot of the Swiss and Austrian stuff. I've got a lot of the American stuff. I've got the Wakayama line, Wakayama and Securia, whatever it's called. But I love staying with the English stuff. And I've got so many British routes that I don't really want to look anywhere else until I've done all of those. Like this one, I've had this one for ages and I haven't done anything with it. Like the West Coast Main Line that we did the other day, it was brilliant. Right, so we've got 14 miles to Berwick. But again, like all Sims, I couldn't spend all my time in one. I like having the variety. You know, I'm really looking forward to tonight's flight, which will be on YouTube for you watching this on YouTube. I really like Bus Sim. I really like Firm Bus. It's just, I love having the variety. Shameless plug. I don't care. There's no shame at all. If I was professional, I'd go click in the little pop-out banner up there to watch my latest flight video, but that means editing, and I don't do that. Is there a route that goes from East London, Euston to Birmingham, New Street, including Rugby and Coventry? I did one the other week that went to Snow Hill. That was down to London, wasn't it? On tonight's air crash investigation. Oh, it's going to be like that tonight, or whenever the video goes on YouTube. I think it actually might be the same week as this. I don't know. Flight Sim is one you just can't get into. But yeah, that is a completely different league, Dylan. It can be complicated. You've got to have a lot of patience. But once you get the bug, trust me, you get the bug. You have Diablo 2, City Skylines, Planet Zoo, Final Fantasy 7 when I need a break. Yeah, again, I was watching actually some City Skylines stuff this morning over my coffee. And I thought, I'd love to play Skylines again. But that just gets so complicated. Yes, Flight Sim tonight. You need Sim Toolkit. Well, you've got 5 hours to get it installed, Pina. You just saw the G1000 flight panels for X-Plane. Well, the ones you can get in real life that match X-Plane, or the ones actually in X-Plane? Because the ones you can get in real life to match X-Plane are just like, ha la 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 la. I'd love one of those. Well, stop watching this. Go and get Sim Toolkit installed. There's Gaz. Hi, Gaz. Go and get Sim Toolkit installed, and that still gives you plenty of time. You'll be up to 1 in the morning. You've got plenty of time till to get some OMSI in. Right, 80 limit coming up down here. Yeah, we saw some of the actual real-life panels at the Flight Sim show last year. And some of them are just stunning. If funds ever allowed, that would be a goal for me. to get like the G1000 panel, because it just runs as another monitor. Right, so you've got an 80 limit, then a 95. We're 9 miles from Berwick. So many sims, so little time. Well, I'm literally, my day is full. Well, it's not actually. I didn't record a YouTube video this morning. I had a lazy morning. Went out and attacked the garden with a strimmer. The goal is to get the Ibis app for your phone. The bus company one works. You can do ticketing on it and open your doors on your phone. You have 3 yokes and 2 joysticks. Think I need to sell a few. Yeah, I've got the 1 joystick and the throttle quadrant. I will end up with the honeycomb throttle quadrant when that comes out. My list: 1 X-Plane, 2 SnowRunner, 3 ATS ETS. Reverse that, do it by cost. ATS and ETS you can get for about a £5, so they should be first on your list, and you'll spend a lot of time while you're saving up for SnowRunner, and then the final one would be X-Plane. If you buy the full version of the Bus Company Sim app, Peanut, it gives you points to use in the bus company, so you can level up. Oh, that's the amount of time you spend on them. Oh, sorry, I thought it meant the... X-Plane's first, SnowRunner's second. See, now SnowRunner's going to be short-lived for me. That's not a long-term game for me. X-Plane will be. ATS will be. SnowRunner will be something that, as much as I'm loving it, I give it a few weeks and I won't go near it again for 12 months. 1 yoke is fun, 2 yokes is a party, but 3 yokes and just having a yoke, oh god. Yeah, you can still use the free version in the game, Pineapple. You can still get to open and close doors and do ticketing. Just the paid one will give you points and upgrades and stuff in the game as well. Right, 5 miles. We're coming into Berwick. He's got to be yoking. Oh dear. He's here all week, folks. Yeah, it gives you money as well. Twice on Sundays. Oh, you should be so lucky. Right, 90 limit coming up. Like in the train, it's not overly noisy. A few more stops on this route would have been quite nice, I think. I only have 1,100 in BCS Bank now, but I can see my own stats. Hooray! You should add just a little bit of commentary on the route for us non-UK folk. What, as to where we are here? East coast of the UK, left Scotland, Edinburgh, heading down literally the east coast. Now at Berwick upon Tweed. Pineapple is in fact local. He's from Newcastle, which is our final destination. Oh, just outside Newcastle. No, haven't taken this route in real life. I went to Edinburgh for the first time last year, but drove. And never been to Newcastle. Had a chance of going a couple of years ago for a work course, but couldn't. KDO, K-Dog. K-Dog. Sounds like a radio station. You're listening to K-Dog 44. Thank you very much for the follow. This route is stunning in real life. When BMI Baby folded, we did the journey from Derby to Edinburgh Waverley. Unbelievable scenery north of Newcastle. Yeah, which is where we are now. It does look quite nice out there. Right, AWS warning has just gone off. We've got a speed limit change. So we had to put some brakes on. We got a 75, then a 55. You've never been to Scotland. My first time was last year. I was only there 2 days. Went to Perth, Dundee, and Arbroath. And was really nice. I'd love to go back. Edinburgh in Forza Horizon's nice, yeah. Well, the place not far from me is also in Forza Horizon, which is the Cotswold village. I can't remember the name of now. That's also in Forza Horizon. Your uncle drives trains on this route. Awesome. You live near Swindon. I live in Swindon. The Derwent Reservoirs in Mean is in Forza Horizon 4. I can't. What's the name of the village? The Cotswoldy one in Forza Horizon 4. I can't remember it. You live in Farringdon. Ah. London. No, the Cotswold village in Forza Horizon 4. I'll have to get my Google Maps out. Get a stone on the wall, turn left. My great-grandfather worked his life on trains, then retired as a dock worker. Oh, nice. Oh, lock worker. Sorry, I thought it was a typo. I'm used to pineapple, not spelling everything right. There we go. Berwick upon Tweed. I'm going to have to get my Google Maps out now and see what that village is, because that's annoying me. Zoomy, zoomy, zoomy. Scrolly, scrolly. Winchcombe, Mickleton. Chipping Camden. Broadway. That's the one. Broadway. There you go. Broadway is in Forza Horizon 4, which is a Cotswolds village. Ah. Okay, people at the back of the train may not be able to get off properly, but yeah, it's fine. Chipping Norton is where Jeremy Clarkson lives. Just on the outskirts. Fun fact. Or not fun fact. Right away, next stop, Alnmouth, 6:54 to 6:55. Oh, blimey. Music's going off. Thank you, Unshaven, and I shall indeed. That's not bad for a view. Oh, well, I missed the flipping... See? You go outside to check the view. I miss a flipping warning and it slams the brakes on. Used to make fuel tanks for ProDrive. Cool. Right. Right, let's try that again. Don't go outside and look at the view. There's a... I did say earlier, I'm not going to go outside to look at the view. And what did I do? Yeah, firm we used to work for, we used to deliver to Banbury, to all the building sites going on. Why has he been timed out now? I can't keep up with reasons why Pineapple keeps getting timed out. He lives 100 metres away from the runway at London Oxford. Oh, nice. Yeah, there are some trains you can hear it when outside, but this one's not one of them. Right, let's pick up some speed again then. Right, so we are 31 miles from Almouth. I couldn't keep up with why he got kicked that time. Larwood kicked him. He'd take a trip to the coffee pot, come back and he's gone. Oh, he's calling me names again. Oh, was he? Oh, in that case, yeah, that's fine. He's getting right, little cheeky little so-and-so recently. But yeah, definitely liking this train. Because it's not too quiet. We've got that little bit of noise going on. Yeah, liking it. Definitely liking it. 110, then 115, then 112. Oh, we're picking up speed. Looking nice out the window. Dare I jump back and look at the passenger view? Sandwich, anybody? I was literally just tapping Q all the time then. Is he messaging people? Tux is due at some point to boot him out. He's sort of taking it in turns. I am the trolley dolly. That's what the train keeps stopping. He's going off in Discord. He always does. Just ignore him. And just kick him from there as well. It's easier. Right. So whizzing towards our 125 limit. Train actually looking quite nice. I wasn't a fan of this thing originally, but I quite like it now. You should be used to it by now. It gets banned on every single stream. I shouldn't be speeding up, I should be slowing down. There we go. Thankfully it's not a career mode. So I'm not going to lose points for speeding slightly. Oh, we have got 115 coming up though. Sounds like an American whistle. Train horn thing. Well, that would do it, Sam. Hey, you should be driving for the bus company, getting Sim Toolkit Pro set up, not watching the stream. He's got, what's the time? 12. He's got 16 hours and 35 minutes to get his score up in the bus company. Oh, no, that's the reverser. Don't do that. He'll be fine. Right, 125 coming up. $400 views to 30k. 302 to be precise. It would have been nice by the end of this lockdown to become Twitch partner, but that's never going to happen. That would have been every box ticked then. Right, back the power off a bit. So Almouth is in 21 miles. Apparently you were calling me names, Pineapple, so I was told. Sam's 37, Axe 12. No. He's 12 this year. 11. Twitch partner means that I think I get more revenue from the subs. I unlock more emotes. I think I appear higher up in like people's searches, and there are other rewards as well. I get more of the ad revenue, which is more of a benefit to me than anybody else, but you do get some more emotes. But in order to do that, I need to hit 75 viewers over an average of the stream, and that's never going to happen. When you're going back to work, I'm thinking it's probably going to be the 1st of June now, because I'm currently furloughed. I will get paid 5 days time, and that will be up till the end of the month, so I can't go back to work then until the next furlough period. So at the earliest it's going to be the 1st of June. So yeah, I heard from my boss yesterday that looking at ways of opening up some of the sites, and she'll have information for me in the next week or so. So hopefully I'll be back on the 1st of June, but it does mean, though, as I'm streaming this on the 14th of May, I've got a couple more weeks of live stream. So watching this on YouTube, it's already June, and I could be back at work. Not confusing at all. Travis Emo. I'll have to get Blinky on it, because Blinky's done the last few. We need a duck in the circle. That's what we need. Alright, 16 miles to Almouth. So yeah, I clear every other criteria for becoming a Twitch partner, just not the number of viewers, which I quite like that. As I said before, I don't want this to ever get to a point where I can't read every comment and respond to everybody, but it would be quite nice just to you know, when I retire from all this, to have gone, yeah, I made it to Twitch partner. But we've had instances before when I've been raided that we got to 200 and something people watching at one point, which was quite scary. But it has to be over the duration of a stream, and I think the stream has to be a certain length as well. So you can't just say, right, get 75 people in, stream for 3 minutes, and then it's done. No, I don't think the viewer-wise it goes on IP, or it's the number of accounts you've got. That would feel slightly cheaty to me anyway, if I knew that was happening. Right, I'm going to slow it down to 100. Is that when we were flying into New Zealand last time? All those people joined. Yeah, we got raided. There's like 200 and something people. That was from Paul, who raided us. And he was like, oh my God. And they just kept watching the viewers drop and drop and drop and drop and drop. I think toolkit set up. Awesome. Test it in your game. It's really easy. It's brilliant. Cool. Make sure you got your plane sorted for tonight. And your flight plan. It's going to be a good flight. Looking forward to that. So yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, that flight will be going on YouTube. Flying in jets in and around New Zealand. Not sure in relation to when this video goes out, when that video goes out, whether it be before or after, but you'll see it. Right, 11 miles to go. Oh, the viewer decrease was Pineapple's fault. Still don't know why your Sim Toolkit Pro... It could be... Don't forget, you've got to activate the flight. You've got to click on the fly now in the flight plan bit for it to show you on the map. Everybody get your nan, your granddad, brother, mum, dad, sister, aunt, uncle to make an account and watch Steve. If only it was that simple. It has been awesome, in all fairness, watching the number of viewers increase over these last few weeks. The number of subscribers, I can't even begin to tell you how many that's increased by. That's just mad. And the donations have just been fantastic, and you guys have always been fantastic. Yeah, I will be quite sad when it has to come to an end, because I've sort of got myself into a routine now of these daily streams. Right, 110 limit coming up down here. I just can't risk going to an outside view. It's not an end, Steve. It's newbie. Well, no, I'll just go back to the routine that I used to. I used to stream Wednesday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday afternoon. When I do return to work, I'll be streaming Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday afternoon. So it's just the end of this bit, the end of double daily streaming. I'm still going to be streaming. I'm still going to be here. You don't get rid of me. Just that I revert back to 4 days a week. I always said a zombie apocalypse / global pandemic would do the world good. Tell me I'm wrong. Well, this is true. Apart from the whole, risk of dying, I've really enjoyed this. But don't tell anybody. And when I got told yesterday by my boss that, it'll be another week or so yet, I was like, oh, great. It wasn't, oh no, I won't be returning to work. It's, oh, great. I'm worse off financially, obviously, like a lot of people, by not working. But, instead of sat at a desk looking at a computer screen, I'm sat at a desk looking at a computer screen. Okay. I've got a webcam. It's here somewhere. It's fallen down the back of the flight panels. because I've had it on occasionally for Jelly Baby Cam. Actually, I might, if I get time tonight, I will set up Jelly Baby Cam for the flight. So I normally show what colour Jelly Baby I'm eating when I'm eating my Jelly Babies. And throttle cam as well. I just need to try and mount it that end of the desk. Yeah, there's not a lot goes into this. I just tap the A and D keys occasionally and move the mouse around. Right, 5 miles to Alnmouth now. Last stream of when you go back to work needs to be a face cam stream. No one wants to see that. I've been on streams. I have my actually, no, the camera's up there. Hello, it's on top of my monitor. I've just found it. I've turned it on for streams. A couple of months ago, I had it on for most of the stream. I just don't think it's a thing that benefits me. Oh, if I got to be Twitch partner, then yes, that would be a worthwhile thing. But so that's never going to happen. So yay! Oh, I'm still speeding. Imagine in the contorted face, tongue hanging out, sweat beading down. Oh, in SnowRunner it can be. He's had a conference call with the boss. You want me to carry on working? Well, that's good news, Chaos, actually. What, from home still? Or have you got to start going back into the office at some point? It's good, though. Right, a 95 limit coming up. Yeah, I think when I do go back, I'll be working from home for a bit. Oh, that got a bit bumpy through there. Okay, heavy on the brakes. See ya, Aero. From home, but it's mentally tiring. It's hard work trying to get technical info through email. I can imagine that, actually. So you've got that stuff on hand at work then? Yeah, I'd struggle with certain bits of my job if I was full-time at home. Because I've got catalogues and brochures and stuff on my desk. I'd have to arrange to go in and get all those. Some people don't know what you look like. Well, you do. You can describe me. "6'2", dashingly handsome. I was thinking of a young Sean Connery. Agree, Chaos. Lots easier being here for me. Plus, when they want me to help on the spanners, it's hard to fit a bus in the front guard. Yeah, there are benefits. People think that I would rather be at work than working from home. Yeah, the fact that I'm not ginger is neither here nor there, but okay. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to being able to go back to work, back to the office. It's not just about the being in the office, but say all my information's there. And being around people again. Oh, HST. But it's really good news, Chaos, that you've got to keep your job. That's really cool. Is that it? That last conversation now permanent, done? Okay, I slightly overshot the front there, but that's fine. Should have come back a little tiny bit there. Yeah, all done. Awesome. Good news. You haven't got to search YouTube. You've just got to look on my YouTube channel. There's a couple of vlogs I've done there when I was on holiday last year. One from May last year. Seriously, I'm really pleased for you, Chaos. Next stop, Morpeth. 18 miles. I have a conference call on Monday to discuss what our plans are going forward, but I don't think it will be until July we go back yet. Oh, that was... yeah. Right, 18 miles to Morpeth. Yeah, see you, Pina. Catch you later for some flying. Well, it's no good doing a Newcastle announcement now. We're not due there for probably another 45 minutes. On another note, you've got 6.5 pints worth of points now. Are you coming in October, Chaos? So Morpeth we're due in at between 7 and 9 and 7:11, so that's what, 10 minutes, and then 7:26 and 7:27. So we've got another half an hour to go then. Hopefully. Cool. Ah! Nearly got caught out by the AWS. Hang on, that's failed at a stop. Almouth failed to pick up passengers. Hang on, Dunbar. No, hang on. I've succeeded at Dunbar and Almouth. It's going to fail me again, isn't it? Damn you, train sim. You have to be vaguely close to being on time for it to count. Well, I was within a couple of minutes, wasn't I? This is a non-doodah one. This is a thingy one. You know, the thingy one. The one that isn't the doodah. Korea. That's the one I was thinking of. I'm liking this line though, definitely liking the train. Bing. Oh, I'll just start picking up speed. Look, we're getting 85. You're on 5.5. Well, I will still honour that for the trip away in October. Hotel looks nice. So I'm booked in for both nights. So taking David out for a spin today. Oh. First date? Second date? You're only on 8. Well, I wasn't going to ask what else the 5.5 would relate to, but you know. Adult video. No, adult video. PG video / stream. Yeah, don't forget, anybody is thinking about coming to our meetup in October, you can reserve the hotel and you haven't got to pay for it. You can cancel it the day before the meet-up if things obviously change, and it won't cost you a penny. I booked mine directly through the hotel. It seemed to be cheaper. Details are in the, what's it called? The meetup section in Discord. Okay, that's a thing. Right, 12 miles to go to Morpeth. Yeah, I might have to go and like burn my eyes out now. Not that they've seen anything, but they've seen that text. So don't forget, if you're watching live, we'll be doing some more train sim again next week. I want to try and do a longer route, so we'll find something. Streams, though, continuing, I reckon, at least until the end of the month on a daily basis. Twice a day apart from Sundays. With tonight coming back with some flight at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow lunchtime then will be some ETS2 in single player. Tomorrow night will be some ATS in multiplayer, so trucking theme for tomorrow. Saturday then is going to be some Fernbus in the afternoon, followed by some Forza Horizon 4 multiplayer in the evening. Sunday then is a flight stream lunchtime. Monday is going to be House Flipper, looking at the new Home and Gardens television DLC, followed by OMSI 2 in the evening. Tuesday is more trains with Wreckfest in the evening. Next Wednesday is Bus Mechanic with some more Snow Runner in the evening, and that's the next week of streams. Hi Manly, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Right, 100 limit coming up down here. Obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, those stream dates are long gone now, because that was about 3 weeks ago. But some of those may or may not appear on YouTube. The flight is. The ETS2 probably will. The Fernbus will. House Flipper will. Trains will. Bus Mechanic and Snow Runner will. So a few of those will end up on YouTube. OL Rumsey, thanks very much for the follow. Wow. Thanks. I would say, would you like some cake? But I think it'd probably be mouldy by the time I got it there. Mouldy cake. I haven't had cake for ages. Hi, George. Right, so 105 limit and 8 miles to go to Morpeth. And then it's our final stop after that of being Wailway, Newcastle Lake. I've really enjoyed this line so far. Really enjoyed the train. You had a good old-fashioned trifle last night. What, a homemade one? Or did you buy it? Homemade by Sainsbury's. I'm doing good, thanks. I used to make a lot of trifles when I was a kid. You used to get a trifle mix with the bits of sponge, and you made the jelly up. Then you got the Angel Delight, and you got all the sprinkles on the top. You used to get that lovely sound when you put the spoon in and pulled the jelly out. Oh, I love a homemade trifle. You used to buy them. You used to buy trifle mix. Problem is, I'd do the whole trifle and I'd eat the whole lot. Yeah, and cold custard. Oh, Now I want a trifle. Problem is, I'd just sit there and eat the whole thing. When occasionally I'll buy those little tiny individual pot things. You buy them in a pack of 3, like all fun things come in packs of 3s. You buy them in a pack of 3, and you open one and eat it, and you go, well, that wasn't enough. So you open the second one and eat it, and you go, well, I can't leave the third one there. So you have the third one. It's a family size. Is trifle some English thing? Oh, it is. And it's flipping awesome. Next stop, my Iman land? Well, no, Morpeth is next. Careful you don't get sponge and custard in your ears. You may go trifle deaf. But tish. These are all week, ladies and gentlemen. Right, 4 miles to go to Morpeth. Family size trifle for 1. Well, some of these meals you get, your frozen meals and stuff, when they go, yeah, serves 4. Like, no, it doesn't. It serves 1. Right, I better start doing the slowing down thing now. Bing. It's like those tear and share things. Ain't happening. What, the walkers? I've never tried those. Yeah, I buy the sharing bags of crisps. Nope. There's nobody to share with. I'm eating them all to myself. Asda 800 gram ready meal for 2. 2 what? Oompa Loompas? Yeah, exactly. I normally buy they get those round pasta things that are like about £4, and it says serves 2. No, it doesn't. Or the pizzas I buy, like supposed to serve 4. No, just me. I've got steak tonight. Steak. Right, 1.2 miles to go to Morpeth. Or super noodles. Apparently I'm greedy when I put 2 packs in the pan. I got super noodles. I've got some noodles. I have to throw some away because they're out of date. Really like the sounds on this thing. Homemade sesame chicken and noodles for me. Nice. Yeah, I think I've got some onion rings. I think I've got some garlic mushrooms. So a bit of steak, onion rings, garlic mushrooms and chips for me. I'm really liking this line. The last couple of routes that I've done, West Coast Main Line I did the other day, was pretty awesome. And this has been really enjoyable. Train's actually really nice. I say I'm not normally a fan of electrics, but I really like this. You just eat whatever your mum serves. Here, eat this. Okay. Well, we know what if you cook for yourself, we know what you have, Dylan. Caesar chicken wrap from Tesco and plenty of Baby Bell for my breakfast. That's okay. Pizza tomorrow. I'm going to order a takeaway on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
As Lou. Thank you very much for the follow. Meanwhile, I'm having sour shark and goat dingleberries. So, from the local takeaway, is it then? Ah, well, some of the train got on. They can get off of that carriage. No one wants to get off this carriage anyway. Definitely liking the train. Right, so the final run then. Down into Newcastle. Right away stop. Right away stop. Right away. Next stop Newcastle between 7:26 and 7:29. 16 miles. Newcastle Central. Onwards. Right, straight away we've got 125 limit leaving the station, which is slightly optimistic. Oh, does anybody remember Saints Row? The game. Does anybody play it? It was obviously a bit of an alternative to GTA. They've remastered the third version apparently, which I do remember playing. No problem any. Yeah, it's being remastered. Sort of improved graphics and stuff. I do remember. Actually, I think I've got them up. Yes, I've got I can see Saints Row the third for the Xbox 360 on the shelf above me, and the second. That might be worth having a look. I think I'm guessing it's PC. Could be interesting. It was okay, just wasn't GTA. Well, yeah. It was out at the same sort of time, wasn't it? So I can see GTA 4 up there. And Sleeping Dogs, I can see for the 360. Really want to fire up my 360 again. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 10. That was a game. List of traditional foods is something out of a horror story. Lamb's head. Well, yeah, that's... What would you do with the rest of it? What's today? Friday. Okay, that could be a thing. You want to get a Wii just to play Tiger Woods. Yeah, some really good games out for the 360. I spent a lot of time in them. But yeah, I might see if I can give that Saints Row a look. So what's this space? Bing. Yes, I know I'm speeding. I'm trying not to do the speeding. So if you are watching this on YouTube and you've got this far, well done. Don't forget to check out the Discord server, a link to which, of course, I will leave in the description below. I'll also leave a link to this line in the description below where you can purchase it. Really, really worthwhile doing if you like a long one. It's still in its plastic wrapping for me, Sam. It's still sat on top of my Xbox downstairs. I don't get the time for anything currently. Oh, I see. So you're only saying the game's bad because you were no good at it. I really like those sort of golf games. And the fact they were multiplayer as well. There's nothing like that on the PC. There isn't a proper golf game like that for the PC that's multiplayer. Because if there was, we would be having a golf championship. There would be a round of golf. It would be a thing. It would happen. But it's only those stupid golf games, like golf with your friends. Anyway, 10 miles to Newcastle, where this journey will end. And what an enjoyable journey it's been. Do you know what this deal? Do you know this DLC you're playing? Does it have any other scenarios or just this one? Oh, and there's loads of them. I just picked the first one because it was long. It's actually quite good. You kind of have to judge it rather than have all the easy helping hands. I really enjoyed it, even though I was bobbins. Exactly. The amount of cool things that could be done in modern day. If a modern day Wii came out. Oh yeah. Nope, a new mic's due on Tuesday. So that'll make its first appearance, depending on the time of the day. It'll either be in Tuesday's Trains or Wreckfest, or it'll be in Wednesday's Bus Mechanic. It'll make its debut appearance. I just hope I can get it sounding like this mic, because I really like the fact that I've got a bit of bass to my voice. I think that's more my mixing desk than anything else. But it shouldn't need as much gain as this mic does. So it should get rid of the background noise. You shouldn't be able to hear my key clicks and stuff. Put the link in Discord for a multiplayer golf game, a proper one. What, like the Tiger Woods ones, where you actually see the golfist stood on the pitch with his bat. You know, a proper golf game. Because I'd love to have a proper multiplayer round of golf. I think that could be hilarious. ...2019 PGA Tour. Oh, okay. We like sail. I just think it'd be brilliant to do 18 holes of golf on a stream one night with a few of us. I just think it would just be really funny. Right, 6 miles to go. So you never know, watching this on YouTube, you may see golf. It could be a thing. I'll check it out after the stream. But no, George, if you're still watching, if you want to hang around, at the end of the stream, I'll show you all the scenarios you get with this line. If I remember, remind me. Right, 100 limit coming up. I mean, GTA 5 was a pretty detailed golfing system. You can see the golfer and everything. Yeah, it's not the same though, is it? I nearly had a moment of weakness last week and it really nearly installed Grand Theft Auto again. And I thought, no, I'll just get frustrated in about 4 minutes. Oh, is it the same one? Yeah, I've got it on the Xbox because it was like $9.99. I wonder if it's cross-platform. I bet it's not. $13.49 bargain. That's got to happen then. Just see if anybody else is interested to have a bit of a golf session. Right, 3 miles then into Newcastle. I'd like to find out how many players it is. Probably only like 4 players or something. Doubtful, but I may get it on Steam so we can all play. Yeah. Yay! Done into the route. Probably with golfing and GTAs, that someone will probably arrive on a flying motorbike and lock on you with heat-seeking missiles. Yeah, exactly. I can get it on PC as I don't know the peasant console thingy. I'll have a look after the stream. How many players is it, Chaos? Hopefully not just limiting it into like 4 people. I play golf with friends with my lot. 4 friends go in, 4 frenemies come out. Yeah, we played that the other New Year's Eve up at Gaz's place. I just thought it was odd because it wasn't really golf. Golf is says online against friends. I'll have to look at the website or something. Right, 60 limit. So we're into pineapple territory now. Although he doesn't live in Newcastle, he lives south of Newcastle. What a really enjoyable route. Yeah, I've still never done anything in VR. You can create online societies too. Oh, I'll have to get that after the stream. I'll use the kind donation money that got sent to me. That will go towards it, and then we'll arrange a time when we can stream it. Could be a good bit of Friday night fun or a bit of Saturday night fun. Last stop, please leave the bus. Train. There's a place near me that you can book. It's just a room with 2 VR headsets. Me and my dad did it a couple of years ago. Oh, awesome. You just play various games in VR. So 21. On the web page, users can now complete head-to-head or 3 to 4 player skins matches, wagering points or by putting their virtual currency on the line. So 3 or 4 people. So 4 would be quite cool then. No worries, Unshaven. Thanks for the donation. I'll catch you on another one. I was panicking then. I think I've got to stop there. Right, double yellows. And into Newcastle we come. That station's Manners. Oh, I saw that on Jeff, what's his face's Jeff Marshall's tour of the Newcastle network. Platform 4. We concur. Don't know why it bothers telling the train what platform they're going to turn up on. They don't really care. And in we come. Our final stop. We're roughly on time. Oh, HST leaving. Oh, sounds so nice. Do like HST. And with the passengers, I also leave. Bye. Yeah, see you, KK. Thanks for popping in. That thing just sounds awesome, doesn't it? And there we go. Newcastle. Oh, there's the bridgy thing and the other bridgy thing. That's a hell of a bend straight out of the station. Across a bridge. Every time I've been on a train was leaving the airport in France. Pretty weird and cool experience. Oh, that's the only train you've been on? Yeah, I quite like this. That's not bad. I wasn't sure at first. Yeah, really liked it. Well done this morning, driver. A Newcastle man, and I'll take the train forward. What, he's going to steal it? Hey, early bird to London. Target's complete, 3 out of 5. Well, that was a thing. There aren't any trains in Iceland because maintaining them in the cold is a pain. Yeah, Newcastle man. So yeah, I want to show you the routes you get then. Let me try and find it again. Short main line, Midland main line, Newcastle to Edinburgh. So that's one we just done. Oh, it doesn't say we've done it. First train of the day in a HST. That's the other one. That was my second choice, but we did a HST last week. Clearing the leaves in a class 20, which I haven't got. Class 221 Voyager. A couple of class 221 Voyagers. High speed train East Coast. So last train south, and a couple of class 55. That's a 3-hour scenario. Edinburgh at Newcastle. That was a recreation of the real run on the 7th of December 2012, and the Deltic Aberdonian. So yeah, a few scenarios with the route. Quite a lot of driving, actually, a lot of time if you went through all the scenarios. So yeah, quite a few routes that I haven't done anything on, basically. Or only a few bits and pieces on. So we've got plenty to do over the coming weeks, months. And see, Woodhead line, I've not done anything on that yet. West Coast Main Line North, and something on that. West Coast Main Line Midlands and North West, done none of that. Western Main Lines. That's steam, isn't it? Oh, steam. So yeah, so plenty of routes for me still to bring you over the coming weeks, months, and difficult one makes other lines more difficult. Frequency of stops, amount of traffic on the line, so the more chance you've got at getting sort of stuck having reds and stuff, makes it more of a challenge. Weather. Right, so there we go. So we will end that there. Next train video on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, will be next Wednesday, and continuing on Wednesdays going forward. Normal stuff for me then. OMSI on a Monday, trains on a Wednesday, Fernbus on a Friday. On some Saturdays we have some flight, and on Sundays we'll either have single player stuff or random stuff, as well as some tourist bus on Saturdays as well. So plenty of content from me. Do hit subscribe if you haven't done already. Do check out the Discord server as well. That will be linked in the description below. For you guys live, Aizlu, thanks very much for the follow. OR Rumsey, thanks for the follow. And K-Dog, Thanks for the follow. Next stream for me then will be in 4.25 hours time. 7 o'clock tonight for some flight. Chance to get my jet out and fly down in New Zealand. And then back tomorrow afternoon with some trucking. So Trucking Friday. 2 trucking streams tomorrow. ETS2 single player in the afternoon. ATS multiplayer in the evening. So there we go. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Catch you later on or next time on YouTube. If you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.